Come on, you bag of bones. Get up, will you? Come on, Charlie. Now get up, will you? Get up. Oh, get up, will you?
Joe, go down and fetch up a tin of water.
Well, where's the tin?
Round the front.
Oh,
Go on with you, dear.
Dear Mrs. Rudd,
Good day, Mr. Maloney.
how are things in general, and the old man in particular?
No better, and won't be till we get rain. Dad's in the wheat paddock talking to Donovan.
Politics, I suppose. It wouldn't surprise me to see the old man put up for Parliament one of these days.
Oh, well, I don't know so much about that. He's got a bit of self-respect left. Yes.
Hello, Sarah, Major. Expecting anyone?
I'm expecting Billy Bear up.
Well, I don't see him.
Oh, it ain't him I'm looking for. It's Father. Whenever Billy says he's coming to see me, I've got to be careful that he don't meet Father. Ain't it a shame?
Aye, they're in the wood. Hundreds of them. I've seen them, all of them, in the wood.
They're in your nuts, you mean, and there's thousands of them. White ants.
Kate, dear, you seem in such a hurry to get away.
Oh, it isn't that, Mother. I like the old place well enough, but sometimes I hate the sight of the bush. The same old thing day after day. Oh, every girl wants to live a little, you know.
I understand. Dad and me ain't been able to do much, dear.
Mother, you and Dad gave me a chance when you let me go to school at Camberwell. I've had a decent education, and now I want to help. That's why I'm going.
Anybody home? Anybody home?
That was old Carey we saw.
Your husband was coming to see me about that judgment I've got against him.
The season's been so bad. We haven't got the money.
I can't help the bad season, Mrs. Rudd. If I can't get it today, I'll have to distrain on his cattle. You'd better tell him.
Go and tell him yourself. He'll be glad to see you.
Why, hello, Dad.
Haven't I told you to keep away from this place?
Yes, but,
You're not up again. Isn't that it?
She's too pretty and attractive to be wasting her time on this poverty-stricken selection.
You're not thinking of marrying her, are you?
Well, hardly that. Is that why you came here?
Rudd knew that I wanted to select that block near Donovan's. When he got the information, he jumped in and beat me for it. But I'll leave him without a horse or a cow to put on it. Mark my words.
Clumsy thing.
Good heavens, Sarah, what are you trying to do?
Do? Why, I was trying to stop that dog. He pinched the leg of wallaby we was keeping for dinner.
Joe, go down and fetch up some more water. And hurry this time. Did old man Carey go down to see your father?
Somebody don't like Master going to see him. I heard him swearing something terrible.
Hey, didn't I tell him, didn't I? Didn't I tell Joe to get rid of that pet kangaroo of his? Well, he's been down in the green stuff again. Ain't it hard enough to grow a bit of green stuff these hard times without growing green stuff to stuff them damn green kangaroos with? Where is he?
What do you mean by being all day getting a bucket of water?
Well, Maloney's the door got a kangaroo bailed up, and I had to stop and watch it.
Didn't I tell you to get rid of that kangaroo?
It wasn't ours. I ain't seen him for weeks.
Cripes. Joe! I found the kangaroo.
Where was he?
Down the well.
Is he dead?
He smells like it.
Joe, did you get that water from there?
Yes, Mum.
You go down to the well and get that kangaroo out. And mind you get him all out. Get some fresh water from the spring. There's too much body in that.
Well, I'm glad you're going, Kate. You're only wasting your time in this dreary hole.
You think so?
I'm sure so. Now listen, I'm going back to the city next week. I'll see that you're all right. I'm sure we could be good friends, we two.
It isn't going to be a pleasure trip.
No, but I can make it one.
You don't know what it is to want anything, do you?
Yes, I do.
You know, I like this place, but...
That's just it. Nothing ever happens. It's dead. What you need is life, brightness, and gaiety, Kate. Why, think of the dances, the theaters, the parties you're going to enjoy in the city.
Not for me. They cost money.
Money? A pretty girl can always get that. I can give you everything you need if you'll only be, reasonable.
Get out of here. I'll remember. Yes, I'll remember.
I won't have you following me round like this.
Oh, Sandy, I thought you weren't coming.
I couldn't let you go without saying goodbye.
Oh, hello. Who's that fellow, Kate?
Cranky Jack. He came here 2 years ago looking for work. What wages, said Dad. None, said Jack. So Dad engaged him for life.
Yes, well, I'll knock some sense into him if he keeps on annoying me.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh?
There's been a tragedy in that man's life. It appears that he settled about 20 miles from here with a young wife. And while he was away on a shearing trip, another man came on the scene and persuaded the wife to run away with him.
The world's full of blackguards, isn't it?
Well, you ought to be a good judge.
What do you mean?
Do you really want me to explain?
Well, up on the field we're watching with the enemy and Joe. He's going to be a good one, Dad.
Is he fast?
He's so fast he runs into himself.